Hi guys, this is George back here with another video and welcome to another construction update. And today I'm here at Paultons Park to check out all of the latest construction on their new for 2026 area, Valgard, Realm of the Vikings. And I'm really looking forward to going around today and seeing what's changed since my last visit. It's been a few months since I was last here. Last time I was here was Ghostly Manor's opening day. So yeah, a lot has changed since my last visit. Lots more to see around the site. And also today is the final day of operation for the rides in this area. So with Cobra, that's going to be getting rethemed into Raven. That's going to be fitting into the area. Edge, nothing's happening with that as far as we're aware. And also Magma, the drop tower just over there. You can see a little bit of the top of it just behind the restaurant over there. That's the coaster station even. But yeah, that's going to be leaving the park after today. This is the final day of operation for Magma here at Paultons Park, and that's going to be taken somewhere else in the UK. It's very heavily rumoured to be going to Creeley over in Devon. So yeah, it's nice to see that they're going to be getting a new ride, and this ride is going to be finding a new home. But it's going to be weird coming to this park and not seeing Magma here, but it is going to make way for future investment here at the park. But yeah, let's go and take a look all around the construction site for Valgard, Realm of the Vikings. What I like with this area as well is that the construction walls are really low down, so we can easily see over them to see all the latest updates. There you go. So this site over there where all the foundations are is going to be the site for the Gerstlauer Eurofighter called Draken. And yeah, this is going to be Paultons Park's first coaster to feature inversions. It's going to have two inversions, a vertical lift hill beyond vertical drop, and it's going to interact with what will be known as Raven when the area opens next year. So yeah, this is the final day of operation for Cobra. And then of course it's going to be having its refurbishment, getting rethemed, repainted and changed up into Raven, which is really exciting. And yeah, there's a look at the current progress for the station of Draken. And we'll go and take a closer look over there in a minute. Here's a closer look at the station building for Draken. And yeah, here's a look at the concept art. So this is what the area will look like next year. So there we go, here's the station building just here that we're looking at here. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a bit of a dark ride section in here, so I'm imagining that the onload and offload is going to be around here. You're going to turn around this corner here, through a dark ride scene, and then up the vertical lift hill. And then, of course, it's going to drop right underneath what will be Raven. So you can see that there with the green track, and then Draken has got this red and brown colour scheme that I love. It looks amazing. It actually looks like a really good layout as well. I'm a bit worried about how it's going to run. Gerstlauer Eurofighters can be a bit rough sometimes, so I am a bit worried about that. However, I'm sure it will be a good ride. And then, of course, there's a look at the third ride that's going to be featured in this area, Wild Swing, an art engineering wild swing that's going to be the first one in the UK. So we'll go and take a look at the site for that now, because foundations have been getting poured for that. So here's a look at where Wild Swing will be. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting on this. I haven't been on one of these art engineering wild swings, so yeah, this will probably be my first one. There goes Fly the Pterosaur. But yeah, here's a look at all the foundations for it. And it's not going to be too long until we actually see ride hardware showing up on site. With Draken, some of the track has been put in the station, only a couple of pieces I believe. And then the rest of the track is apparently going to be arriving in October, ready to be put up in November. So that's going to be exciting. So over the Christmas season here at the park, we're going to get to see that going up. And this building here is going to be the main restaurant in the area. Yeah, it's a big building, this one. We've got a big new restaurant going in just here. So yeah, hopefully we're going to be able to get some views of the track. In fact, I think I can see a little bit of it right there. Let's go and have a look. I can see something red just over here. No, that's not it. Oh, there we go. There's a look at it. You can see the track just underneath there. You can see the little parts of it there. Yeah, it's a bit covered up though, but there is a bit of the track that's got in for Draken. Here's a bit more of a side-on view then of the Wild Swing foundations and the restaurant just there. And you can see there's a lot of details going onto the roofing of the restaurant as well. Lots of painting going on. This is going to be a really impressive looking area. I can't wait to step foot into it next year. So here's a look at where the train's going to exit and go back into the station. That big foundation there is where the vertical lift hill's going to be. And then you can see lots of the other foundations over there as well for other sections of the track. And yeah, the beyond vertical drop is literally going to dive straight down here, and then it's going to go up through the helix of Cobra there into an airtime hill, which is going to be some great interaction between the two coasters. Here we go, and I'm guessing this building here is going to be where you can see your on-ride photo for Draken. It's this building here. It definitely looks like a photo booth, so yeah, I imagine you'll exit somewhere around here, and then you'll walk past here and have a look at your photo whilst on the Gerstlauer Eurofighter. So there's a look at the track for Draken. It's covered up at the moment, but there it is. You can see it making that turn out the station, going down there towards where the lift hill will be. Here's a look then from over in Lost Kingdom, so you can see foundations there for Valswing. There's a look at the restaurant. And then if we come just over here, you can see the foundations over there, the footers, for 2027's new attraction, which is most likely going to be a water coaster. So the foundations are still being stored over there. And this site is currently being cleared, ready for the 2027's new ride. So I've just had my final rides on Magma and Cobra. Yeah, I was on the final public cycle of Magma, which was really good. Yeah, it was nice to be on there. Lots of enthusiasts on there, all cheering and getting excited for it. Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice little send-off to the ride. And of course, it's not actually going to the scrapyard. It's going somewhere else. It's going somewhere else in the UK. We know that. We know it's most likely going to be Creeley. They've been teasing that they're getting a new ride next year. It looks like it's going to be a drop tower. It's going to Creeley, so I'm looking forward to seeing it there. And of course, I'll be there at some point to go and ride it. I do want to go to Devon and go to the parks there. Maybe that's something to do next year, because there's some other parks around there that I'd like to go to as well. So that might be a trip for next year. But yeah, it was good to go around there, see all the construction today. Of course, the foundations going in for Draken, and also Valswing, seeing the track as well. Annoyingly, I forgot to bring the GoPro, so normally you can film on rides here. From the top of Cobra and Magma, you can get amazing views over the construction site. I forgot to bring the GoPro, so I couldn't take you on today, which was annoying, but yeah, oh well. I've got some other shots around, and it's still been nice to be able to go around and see it. But yeah, it is nice seeing it from above, and there's plenty of other videos that you can go and watch that'll feature from at the top of those rides. But yeah, it was really good to see all of that today, and I'm looking forward to seeing the area when it opens next year. That's now the end of this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at George Kelly, and follow me on Twitter at George Kelly. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, everyone, and I'll see you all later. Bye.